recording a lot today, or what I assume will be a lot, is it's the first day. I got cut off after 15 minutes and 30 seconds. How completely lame. I don't know what the rest of my thoughts are on that. I hope they come up again. I'm really irritated about that. I want to turn my monitor off again. I'm going to, but I'm annoyed over it. So, the movie Primer. I wanted to talk to someone about it, and, I'm just going to jump right into trying to explain exactly what's going on in Primer. Because that's what I can't quite get straight in my head, so I want to say it. And this is the repository for words that I can't just present to anyone. In Primer, you starts out Abe makes a box that when you get into it, or that you turn it on and you leave it alone for a set period of time, and then you get in it and you stay inside of it for that exact period of time, but time runs backwards inside the box, so you but only for that time, and so you get inside the box, and you wait the same period of time you left it on, and you get out, and it is the moment you turned it on, instead of like, for example, you turn it on, you wait 6 hours in a hotel room, not doing anything, and then you go back to the box, and you get in the box for 6 hours, and you wake up, and it's the moment you turn the box on, except even though you were in a hotel room all day, you still checked stock prices at the very end. And then you're back at the beginning of the day, and you live through your day with foreknowledge of the end of the day. And so, you buy stocks. And I saw them writing down numbers in millions, the money they were making, because they knew the future. And so after 4 days of doing this, so they have a box that they turn on, for 6 hours a day, and they just end up with $4 6 hours in the future, stock prices most importantly, and except Abe, before he comes to his friend Aaron, he sets up a fail-safe machine, as it's called, that's turned on before any of the others and just left on. Nobody jumps in it. And until his friend Aaron realizes that this is what has been done after 4 days, and so he jumps in the box, the fail-safe box, for 4 days. He has to lay in that little coffin for 4 days. and he carries 2 boxes with him, which one of them he puts he replaces the original failsafe machine with. And the original failsafe machine he keeps. And in his own space. And then he also sets up another failsafe machine. So there's like 3 failsafes. One, the original failsafe that Aaron uses to travel back in time, and the one that he sets up for himself, and the one to trick his friend Abe into thinking is the original failsafe machine. I know, it's really convoluted. Try watching the movie. And when Aaron goes back in the failsafe machine, the original one, which he had to spend 4 days in a box, he drugs his original self, who has never been told about time travel and man-sized boxes, like he just hasn't been informed yet. And drugs himself, and then goes through his day recording the conversations. And so he must have already been through that day, and so he must have been doing different actions already, because he didn't have recordings then. And it was still his second time through the day. And but he makes those recordings successfully. And he just goes back through it all. He goes back through all of it. He goes back through like the whole 4 days, or at least most of it. And until the night of a party where Aaron stops a man with a shotgun from threatening a girl named Rachel at a party. And Abe doesn't like that. He doesn't like how that goes. And he doesn't like that that's real. No, that's not what stopped him. The party thing pissed him off, but no, I remember now. It was that still, for reasons and ways that they don't know, a gentleman that they know, Rachel's father, found one of the boxes and got in it, but got out too early. And put him in a coma, and Abe thought that was all kinds of fucked up, and so was about to undo everything by getting in the failsafe machine, but he doesn't know that it's the decoy failsafe machine. And Aaron gets back in his own failsafe machine and goes back to the moment where he originally drugs his original self and tries to beat his drugging self up, but that guy beats the shit out of him. But when he wakes up, the Aaron, the Aaron who was there the second time through, who was there to make the recordings, this new Aaron was like, "Dude, I already did it. I have the recordings right here. You know, the ones that you're about to make. I was you, and I made them." And he's like, "Fine, I can't drug you and keep you a vegetable. So I need you out of here." And so he doesn't get to make the recordings. And so this is just the Aaron who's been through it all once. And so he leaves, goes to live his life somewhere else, and starts making a recording, which is the narration for the movie. And which is awesome. And so then our latest Aaron, who's been through a lot, and Abe, of course, has the same idea. He gasses himself, and so they've both just got these hidden guys, hidden selves. But it's still just their original selves. It was going to be two Aarons, but it's not, because he's left. He's narrating the movie now. And Abe tries to bullshit his way through the day, but it's awkward. And Aaron has recordings, and he's doing too good a job of bullshitting his way through the day. And so he he does too good a job because he has a recording, and when Abe makes mistakes and doesn't get through his lines, Aaron still says his. And so then they talk, and then they're both making recordings and both living through them. And they don't even get that far into it. They just get up to the party, and then they're going to leave. They're at an airport. And Aaron, still the latest Aaron, the Aaron who's been through all of it multiple times, leaves for France, and it turns out, and Abe stays to sabotage all the machines, and so they'll give up and move on to other projects. Because he activated the failsafe before the original. So he's hoping that they'll be unable to recreate it and move on to other projects. If he screws with them enough. Too bad. Kind of feel a lot of been beaten and drugged. But otherwise who have never time traveled at all. And I swear, I think there's two Aarons in the last scene, because there's got to be two of them. There's Aaron 2, and then I want to call him Aaron 3, although he's been many more Aarons than that. I didn't think I'd be able to explain all that, but I did. You know, it's like I feel like it's been a little confused in my head, but I said it all at once, and I don't know. I kind of got through it. It's crazy. I'll have to check this every time I need an explanation for primer. Oh man. Oh wow. I'm at 1521. Let's see. Let's see if it cuts me off. Do do do. I like Batman 'cause he's cool. I like Batman 'cause he's cool.